Made an appeal. Enock is he has been our supplier for this for the supplies to the center for several months, and they could like to turn over the shop to us. We are actually lighting at the shop. You may not see clearly, but I could like to sell the shop to us so that we can be able to sustain the center. So, Enock,
yes,
tell us how you want to hand over this shop to us.
Actually, my quotation is $3,000, and the breakdown to that is a goodwill of $1,000, including all the stock inside the shop and the stock inside. It has to go for $2,000. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. So, what will be the turnover per month? Net turnover.
Let's say, depending on your stock levels and maybe the supply levels and all that, it can be over $1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would it be able to sustain the project in terms of, you know, we depend on donations, and would this shop be able to sustain the center, because we want to invest in it and to be steady in terms of food supply?
What I can say about that is that depending on the levels of investment into this thing, more than maybe you can wish to have, or even retain the same levels, it's able to feed the children's home, it can sustain it very well without any instabilities. Yeah.
All right. So why did you want to turn over the shop to us?
Because basically I have other things I need to chase a bit.
Yeah.
So I could wish to engage myself in that. Yeah.
Because you have been a very good and steady supplier to our center. Sometimes you give us on credit, we pay later.
Yeah, I know.
This is very, very good. So, do you think if we take over the shop, we'll be able to have security of food supply to the center?
Actually, even after this time of elections, through here, I've been supplying you, and I've been supplying even the other surrounding community.
Yeah.
So that's something I guaranteed that all the time, depending, no matter what the situation is around the country or wherever, you shall get food always.
All right.
Yeah.
But it's very, very important that if we control this, because we don't want you to close this shop and you turn it over to somebody else, or you completely sell it and we don't have a nearby place where we can be able to buy the food.
It can help you a lot, I can assure you, because one thing, you'll be earning from it. On the same thing, sometime it will help you with supplying whichever the stuff you need in your institution.
Oh, thank you very much.
Most welcome.
All right. We're right at the shop right now. You can see the stock that is inside here. You can see those are the things that the Kenyans consume every day. And actually, like, we have sugar there, we have water, mineral water. You know, we live in a region where there is no clean drinking water. We have soap, we have cooking oil, we have tissue paper, we have salt, we have oil, and we have other small supplies like sweets, and also we have, you can see everything here. You may not see here, we have TPs, we have everything here. You can see everything. This is all the somebody can leave one. There's a room, a small room behind here. Somebody can stay. It is it's small, but yes. So please help us. A small donation, $20, $30 can help, because if we have like 100 friends donating $20, $30, $40, $50, $100, that could be enough for us to raise the startup capital for this project. It's very, very important, and I'm sure I've done enough research. You know, we don't make decisions in the street. This is something that can be able to sustain us, and I came here with one of the accountant who has done the stock taking. Is right here with me. What can you say here of what you have observed, Doug?
Thank you so much for giving me time to talk to you. So we have done some calculations, and the total amount that we got from those calculations, including the stock and the structures, it's amounting to $3,000 US. So it's something good that can sustain the children's home, and I like that. And I could like this guy is a good person, because we have been working together for quite some time, and that's why I'm here.
Very good. So in your estimate, the stock is enough for us to run the shop?
Yeah, according to the stock that we have calculated, it's comfortable to run the institution. Yes.
This is very good. What else do you want to tell our supporters?
I could urge the supporters to help the children's home acquire this shop, because it will help them so much. It will help.
Thank you very much. The shop, I'm just trying to do the live video here. This is really exciting. The technology is helping us to bring in accountability, transparency in the world, to see what we are. We live in a world where we don't have supermarkets here. We don't have Walmarts. We don't have most things that the world have out there. So we are making a living here, and that's why we want to build a new center for the children, with a school, with clean water. You can imagine buying water every day to drink, while the other people are enjoying water elsewhere. And we live where there is no basic services, there's no social security here, no government support. We live in a region that people don't care. So you understand, some of you have traveled to Africa, maybe you have read from the media, or from the television, or from your friends. Africa is full of challenges. We don't have readers here who can transform lives of other people. But I'm very happy for those who have been supporting us from abroad. And you are more than brothers. You are more than the people that we live with here, who know the problems of Africa, but they cannot not help, just because we live in a world where, negative ethnicity. If somebody knows you come from another community, they may not even choose to help you, just because of that, even if you are sleeping hungry. Thank you very much. I hope a miracle will happen tonight, so that we can acquire the necessary resources required. And Enock is ready to turn over the shop to us, effective immediately, as soon as we sign the agreement tomorrow, and he gets his cash. Thank you. I'll do another video during the daytime. Hopefully the world will be able to see, because right now it's a late evening here. It's dark outside there. I could have done something better, but I believe that it is possible for us to change the world, transform it in a way that we are sustainable, having a steady supply of food. And as you know, I've been making appeals to the world about food for the children. Having a shop like this, it can enable us, we supply the children as we pay later, or we supply, and also from the sale of the items here to the general population around, even if they live in poverty, it can at least generate something small extra that can be able to enable us to meet our financial obligation for running the charity. Soon, through some of the friends I've been talking with in the social media, they want to help us, but sometimes